Hello guys, today we are going to understand the chapter Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. First of all, let's start with natural vegetation. Now, what is natural vegetation? It is basically a variety of plants that have grown naturally on their own and has been left undisturbed by humans for years. We can also say this is a type of vegetation as virgin vegetation. That's why cultivated fruits, crops, or orchards are a part of vegetation, not natural vegetation. The virgin vegetation, which are purely Indian, are known as endemic or indigenous species, but those which have come from outside India are termed as exotic plants. You must have learnt about fauna or flora in your previous classes. Flora is used to denote plants or trees of a particular region, and fauna is referred to as the species of animals. Isn't it amazing that India has so many species of plants that we don't know about? India also has 90,000 species of animals as well as rich variety of fish in its fresh and marine waters. I hope you guys are clear with the concept of natural vegetation and normal vegetation. Now, let's move on with the factors affecting the natural vegetation and wildlife. The most important factor affecting is land. Nature of land influences the type of vegetation. If the land is level and fertile, it is mainly used for farming. And if the land is uneven, then the grassland and woodlands develop over it. The grasslands and woodlands usually give shelter to a variety of animals. The next factor we will be looking at is soil. Fertile soil encourages plant growth by providing plants with nutrients, acting as a water holding tank, and serving as the substrate to which plants anchor their roots. Different types of soil provide different types of vegetation. Like the sandy soil of the desert support cactus and thorny bushes, and the wet, marshy soil support mangroves and deltic vegetation. You must be wondering what is deltic vegetation. Let me tell you. It is an area where the mouth of a river splits into several channels. The hill slopes with some deep soils have usually conical trees. The third factor affecting is the climate, where temperature and humidity determine the character and extent of vegetation. Precipitation and soil also have a major role in determining the degree of vegetation. Therefore, various places in India have various vegetation patterns. Photoperiod also affects the vegetation of a place. Photoperiod is the amount and the duration of sunlight. When the duration of sunlight is more, the trees tend to grow faster in summer. Now, we will understand the types of natural vegetation. There are total 5 types of natural vegetation, but first, let's start with the tropical evergreen forest. They are found in Western Ghats and the island groups of Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar, upper parts of Assam and Tamil Nadu coast. The tropical wet evergreen forest found in India is usually found in areas receiving more than 200 centimeters of rainfall and having a temperature of 15 to 30 degrees Celsius. They occupy about 7% of the Earth's surface. Tropical evergreen forests are well stratified with the layers closer to the ground covered with shrubs and creepers. In those forests, trees reach great heights up to 60 meters or above. Some of the commercially important trees of tropical evergreen forests are ebony, mahogany, rosewood, rubber, and cinchona. Teak is the most dominant species of tropical deciduous forest. Bamboos, sal, shisham, sandalwood, khair, kusum, arjun, mulberry are other commercially important species. Elephants, monkeys, lemur, deer, one-horned rhino birds, bats, sloths, scorpions, snails, and a lot more. The second type of natural vegetation is tropical deciduous forest. They are spread vastly in India and are also known as monsoon forest. This biome receives 750 to 1500 millimeters of rain per year. The rainfall in this region is 200 meter and 70 centimeter. Trees in this forest shed their leaves for about 6 to 8 weeks in summer. Some parts of this region has been cleared for cultivation and some parts are still used for grazing. Lion, tiger, pig, deer, elephant and more are usually found in these areas. This forest is further divided to moist deciduous and dry deciduous forest. In moist forest, rainfall received is about 200 and 100 centimeter. Teak is mostly found in these areas, whereas dry forest rainfall received is 100 centimeter and 70 centimeter. There are open stretches where teak, sal, peepal and neem grow. Next type of vegetation is thorn forest and scrubs. This region receives 70 centimeter of rainfall. This region mostly consists of thorny trees and bushes. This region is found in northwestern part of the country, including semi-arid areas of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh and Haryana. Trees that are usually found in this region are acacias, palms, euphorbias and cacti. Trees also have scattered and deep long penetrated roots into the soil to get moisture. Next type of vegetation. Most common animals that are found in this region are rat, mice, rabbit, fox, wolf, tiger, lion, wildlass, horses and camels. The next type of vegetation is montane forest. By reading the name only, we can guess that these forests are found in mountains. This is a wet temperate type of forest found between the heights of 1000 and 2000 meter. Between the heights of 1500 and 3000, temperate forests containing coniferous trees like pine, deodar, silver fir, spruce and cedar are found. These regions cover mostly southern slopes of Himalayas, places having high altitude in southern and northeast India. The next type of temperate grasslands are common at around 3600 meter. Common trees that are found in that region are silver fir, junipers, pines, and birches. The tribes found there are Gujjars and Bakarwalas. For grazing their cattle, at higher altitudes mosses and lichens form a part of tundra vegetation. Common animals that are found here are Kashmir stag, spotted deer, wild sheep, jackrabbit, Tibetan antelope, yak, snow leopard, squirrels, and a lot more. The last type of vegetation is mangrove forest. Forests that are found in this region are influenced by tides. The roots of the trees that are found here are submerged underwater. Delta of Ganga, Mahanadi, Krishna, Godavari, and Kaveri are covered with such vegetation. Sundari trees are found in Ganga and Brahmaputra Delta. Palm, coconut, keora, agar, and more are found in these deltas. Royal Bengal tiger is also found in this region. Turtle, crocodile, gharial, and snakes are also found in these forests. Now, let's move on to wildlife. India has approx 90,000 animal species and 2,000 bird species. They constitute 13% of the world's total. There are a total of 2,546 species of fish, which amount for nearly 12% of the world's stock. It shares 5 and 8% of the world's amphibians, reptiles and mammals. Elephants, the most majestic animal among all the mammals, are found in West Forest of Assam, Karnataka and Kerala. One-horned rhinoceros are found in swampy and marshy lands of Assam and West Bengal. India is the only country which has both lion and tigers. The natural habitat of lion is Gir Forest in Gujarat. Other animals like Indian bison, nilgai, chausinga and gazelle. The Himalayas is home to many animals like yak, the shaggy horned wild dogs, which weighs around 1 ton, Tibetan envelope, the bharal, and more. In rivers, lakes, and coastal areas, turtles, crocodiles, and gharials are found. Peacock, pheasants, ducks, parakeets, cranes, pigeons are some of the birds inhabiting the forests and wetlands of the country. India is the only country which has both lion and tigers. The natural habitat of lion is Gir Forest in Gujarat. Other animals like Indian bison, nilgai, chausinga, and gazelle. The Himalayas is home to many animals like yak, the shaggy horned wild dogs, which weighs around 1 ton, Tibetan envelope, the bharal, and more. In rivers, lakes, and coastal areas, turtles, crocodiles, and gharials are found. Peacock, pheasants, ducks, parrots, cranes, pigeons are some of the birds inhabiting the forests and wetlands of the country.